groups. Is this Artosis? Nope. I tweeted at Artosis to come watch me. We'll see if he comes. He's probably like fiending for some StarCraft action since GSL was just a little bit above an hour. So without further ado, guys, let's jump into it. Spawning in the top left position, the red Zerg player from Psistorm Gaming. No bias on my end. This is true. And spawning in the bottom right positioned winner of HeltEn versus the Love Crate, we have the Terran, the blue Terran player. It is HeltEn. And we got ERL Prime. HeltEn's going to win easy. Hey, you never know, man. We've seen some crazier upsets. And HeltEn says he's really excited to be playing against True. HeltEn said he is a fan of True, loves his playstyle, and is excited to play against him because he says this is going to be a learning experience, is what he said to me prior to the matchup. So I'm excited to see what exactly he's going to do. Is he going to try to do something sneaky, or is he just going to play straight up? He's got a special build for him. What exactly is he going to do? We're about to find out, ladies and gentlemen. So a factory coming right off the bat here from HeltEn, moving into a starport. No armory anywhere, so it doesn't look like he's going to be trying to turn it into the Hellbats. They like to see speed Zerglings coming in, seeing the Hellions, so they're going to run away, get roasted all the way. That is a cooked Zergling, Buffalo Wildlings as I like to call them, and poof, poof, just like that, they poof. Oh wait, I bet you guys weren't hearing in-game sounds until just now. I just realized. My apologies, guys, that I had that muted. Speed upgrade already for this Overload. Overload's going to come in. This Ling's actually going to get in and actually going to snipe that SCV, going to stop that supply depot from being in. HeltEn is now currently supply capped here for the next, 6 seconds. And that SCV, where'd that SCV go? I don't think they realized that I don't think he realized that. There you go. Supply depot is now about to finish up there. And there you go. He's supply capped just for that moment. No big deal. 2 Hellions are here right underneath the Sharknado shadow. And here comes Lings running on the left-hand side, kind of flanking this entire army. 4 Hellions plus the medevac are here, but the medevac's not going to be able to do much since there's no armory to turn this thing into Hellbats. And this Overload from True again, just kind of getting the scout off. And oh, here we go. There's the Sharknado with like fungus on him. HeltEn moving on the backside here of True's base. True does not, unfortunately, see this. He did see it with the Overload at the start, but doesn't know exactly where it's at. But he's got plenty of units to deal with. He's got a lot of queens, but here we go. Hellions coming in. Was about to see how many workers are about to die here. 7 workers have gone down so far for True. I mean, this is almost game-ending damage for True. 11 workers total gone down. That queen is doing a good job getting back that medevac, but the medevac was able to survive. And but here comes a counterattack. True kind of setting in those Lings, but going after that command center. That command center is taking damage while getting built. So this command center will definitely drop way before that it gets finished here. But more Lings are streaming across the map. And here comes a counterattack. Hellbats are now here. A lot of queens here to help out here with True. And they're going after the Hellbats. They're actually not going after the medevac, which probably might have been the safer bet. A little bit Hellbats here. A couple queens going down, but they're transfusing each other. There we go. The medevac finally drops here. Last little bit of the Hellbats are getting cleaned up. Queens trying to get micro back just a little bit there. True doing such a good job with that. And good counterattack there from HeltEn. GG gets called, and True takes game number 1 of this best of 3. And quick play, but look at that, 300 APM to almost a 300 APM play. That was absolutely incredible. Incredible play from both players, and that was just a very aggressive push there that we saw from HeltEn, and he almost had it towards the end. But we're going to be jumping into game number 2. Game number 2, map number 2 of this best of 3. Of this best of 3. There we go. Getting the rest of the players. Sorry Sorry, we're just trying to. Cool. Now it looks like we are ready. We're going to be good to go. We're going to be jumping into this map number 2 of this best of 3 for Group A for the WCS Jönköping, Sweden. And my beautiful wife is now up. You guys can't see her, but she's beautiful, I promise. I'm sure the 21 people in chat don't believe me. That's okay. I only care about one of my viewers right now. And she's right there. Huh?
You got a little something right here.
My nose does look kind of brown right now. Is this Artosis? No! Oh no, someone liked it, but come on, Artosis. Show me the money. Or just tune in. Either way. Alright guys, spawning on bottom right position of map number 2, Ascension to Ire. It is the red Zerg player that's up 1 in this best of 3 in Group A. It is true. Also, remember Psistorm Gaming, but I have no bias whatsoever towards True. And spawning in the top left position, the red Terran player down 1 of this best of 3. It is HeltEn. HeltEn needs to win this to stay in the series. If he does not, True moves on, and then we'll be seeing that rematch against HeltEn versus Lovecrit. So we'll see what he decides to do. And we'll kind of see if True's going to go for that same similar build. He is sticking with 2 hatcheries this time before that spawning pool. I mean, if you guys ever get a chance to watch Snoot loves, and I mean loves, going three hatch before pool. So I wonder if True's is kind of wants to play this a little bit safer. He knows what kind of aggression HeltEn's going to come out with. And so far, we don't really see anything out of the ordinary from HeltEn. Reaper coming out pretty standard. He's not going for that early rack. He's not doing anything like that early reactor, excuse me. Spawning full finishing up here from True. Let's see where our Gauntlet boys are at. Gauntlet's, surpassed Gauntlet there. That's kind of surprising. But Nidus is at a plus 200, and Fear Dragon. Fear Dragon's at 1,000 people. Heck yes. But he also has Hearthstone and Stefano. Ah, to watch Stefano play right now. And the fact that Stefano qualified and Avila didn't. Poor Avila. I feel bad for the kid. I really did. Dude just needs a friend. And counseling. But whatever. Link's coming down here for True. HeltEn's going to take the scout. See that. Nope, he doesn't have a. He's going to be scouting around. See, they didn't take the 3rd. Couple queens here. He's going to stop this. 2 more hits. Come on. Oh, almost hits the Reaper. Does not, unfortunately, get it. And we do see the reactor. There we go. The reactor on top of that factory. Yeah, like I said, poor kid. Reaper going to try to come and just get some kind of scouting off, but he's not going to be able to do it. And it looks like True's just going to hang tight on 3 bases. He hasn't even moved up to a lair yet. Just kind of surprising. Maybe he's just going to just try to, defend like he did before with these Hellions coming out, the Hellbats that are going to be ultimately turned into. But here we go, Cloaked research starting now out of that starport. It's going to be some Cloaked Banshees. But is he going to get there in time? There's no Spore Crawlers yet. Again, no lair. So very lack of detection here on True's part. And he's just going to stick with that 2 bases. But Overlord gets right on top of that starport. Is going to be able to see that Tech Lab is researching something. So he's got 1 of 2 things to think. Either it's a Banshee or... wow, I can't think of it. Raven. Wow. Sorry, guys. It's 6 a.m. So this Overlord is here, and unfortunately, HeltEn does not even realize that Overlord is there. So he's not even going to be able to push it out. True moves out, and he now sees that it's a Banshee, so he knows it's going to be Cloaked Banshees coming out. So he's going to start putting down his Spore Crawlers. Scan going off. Spine Crawler going down, but no spores yet. Lair is about to finish up here for True. Ling's running across the map. Here comes Banshee. Cloak Research about to finish up here, but no Spore Crawlers. It's interesting. And there comes the Lynx for that counterattack. And there's a lot of Hellions kind of up here at that front. And where's the Banshee? Oh, here comes the Banshee coming on the backhand side of here. And he's going to start cloaking. There we go. True finally sees that it's cloaked Banshees. He's going to get a couple kills off of this. Overlord, Overseer finally is here. Queens are there, going to push this back, losing 4 drones and a huge counterattack with these Hellions coming out. And of course, True does the Ling drop. We saw a classic kind of lose to these Ling drops. A lot of Hellions coming on top of creep. True sees it now. Cloaked Banshee's also going to be helped with this attack here. He does have nearly enough queens to help deal with this. Another queen popping out. He's got the spines here. He's going to try to transfuse the spines. Not able to get it. Ling's trying to get the surround on top of it, but not able to get it. One Banshee goes down. A second Banshee is up. And Helton pushing on forward. He's actually going to clear out the last set of these queens. And 16 Lings are here on the map. And all the drones are about to get cooked now. 2 more drones going down. And that Banshee doing everything they can. The Hellbats are here, getting this around on by the Lings, and great control there from True, only losing 5 workers total. I mean, any lesser Zerg player like myself would have lost to that Hellion push. Here comes a counterattack from True, and True again staying on 2 bases. He just really, I don't know, man. He's staying on 2 bases. There we go, 3rd base finally starting, and there we go, another counterattack. I do have the supply drop from here. True coming out. And there's a couple Hellions and Marines here to deal with from Helton, but True going to push on forward with these Lings just out of range of Helton. Helton, there he goes. And he's was attempting to get this around on top of those Hellions, wasn't able to do it. 3rd base from True, starting up, finishing up, however you want to word it. Drone's being transferred now here from True to that 3rd base. He's going to get there, not at the most idealist time, but he's going to be able to get there. He's going to probably be able to mine 2 waves, I think. But, it is what it is. It's kind of better than just sitting on the, oversaturating this. We do see the Muta switch is going to turn around into there's no turrets out just here. He's got the engineering barriers to drop it. But nothing yet. Factory going on with the reactors. Looks like he's going to be turning into more, possibly Cyclones, Widowmines, Hellbats. We don't know exactly yet. Widowmines. Mutas have finished up here from True. And he's getting more Mutas on top of this, getting a +1 upgrade for the Mutas. And now the Baneling nest has started. More Lings coming out. Melee upgrade is starting now for True. And here comes the Mutas. Mutas flying around. The Hellion spots it. And so Helton's got to know that Mutas are coming. So he's got to start building turrets. There's 1 turret down, 2 turrets down. And this Muta's coming right on top of this turret right before it finishes up. Great job there. And now these Mutas fly into the main base. Going to try to snipe the production as they come. Turret is there. Gets to it right before it finishes up. This Widowmine is here. Going to land right on top of this Mutas. Good splits by True. Only losing about 4 Mutas, I would say, during that entire engagement there. And Helton's moving out. He's got a decent sized army. Got Marines, Marauders, Hellbats with this army. And as we saw, we did have those Widowmines with this True getting this 4th base behind this. And getting the +2 armor upgrade. And True kind of gearing up for an attack here. He's got Lings and that Overlord, the Storage Overlord, the Transportation Overlord. However you want to word it. Muta's coming in, going to go right after the reactor on top of that factory. Forces the entire army from Helton to move back. Still no love from Artosis. And reactor getting down here, and it's Muta's going after as much as they can. Kind of bouncing around here a little bit. Going after these reactors. Stops both reactors from producing that double units there. And Ling's coming in. Bane's rolling in. 10 workers killed, plus clear out the entire mineral line. 15 workers killed. That was such a gnarly hit. Man, I want to rewatch that. Good hit coming down there from True. Dropping those Banelings right on top of HeltEn's third base there. I'm not too sure. Does not 100% if rewind affects the players. So I didn't want to do it in the middle of the game, but I do need to figure that out if it affects the players or not. Because I forgot that they patched that in not too long ago. Meters here still flying around for True. True kind of going up to the base, but HeltEn. That turret's going to be taken down really quickly. It's kind of buying time for HeltEn to move on forward. Gets the reactor again, snipes that medevac, and contaminates the starport to stop it from producing the medevac. Super annoying. GG gets called. And True takes game number 2 and secures himself that spot in Group A in the winner's circle, winner's bracket. And we'll be jumping into another HeltEn versus Lovecrit. And we got some Zerg OP. Now, nothing shows Zerg OP than Classic losing to So and GSL. But either way, guys, we're going to throw it to a quick break. When we come back, we should be having Lovecrit versus HeltEn in the losers final of the round of 80 Group A for the WCS Jönköping. Sweden. All right, guys, we'll be back.